Welcome to Spirit Art Life. Tonight we're going to be doing Among the Whispers. It is a brand new game. I know this is like a bonus stream. I'm not normally streaming. I'm not normally streaming on Thursday night. My husband has a meeting for 2 hours, so we're going to have a little bonus stream. Keep me busy. So, yeah, let's check out this game. I should be able to do at least one round of it. All right, come on. There we go. All right, let's do this. It's kind of spooky hearing your own footsteps. Almost sounds like hearing ghost footsteps. I did
finally got everything set up.
Get to play test
this a bit. Check my laptop and see if the client emailed me yet.
Well, we're gonna start it from the. I got to play test this before it fully came out. Approach an interactable blue outline. Yeah, and then you can check your email. Click on the highlight to upload the deduction board. Dining room. Go. Wait, why can't I?
I need to grab my backpack,
okay, I can.
pen lamp, and tablet from the table before I get started.
Okay. Backpack and lamp. Oh, backpack.
It's a tight spot to be digging around in my backpack.
Okay, B. Here we go. There's a lot of our stuff. Okay, and did I say I needed to grab like a lamp or something? Maybe this? Yeah, there we go. The tablet. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. It's not going to go away till I do it, so let's see. Okay. Tab. There's the map. We're going there. Hey! Hey, Dummy. Hey, Dio. Just checking out this game tonight because Bill's in a meeting. So I don't normally stream, obviously, on Thursday nights, but he has a meeting for 2 hours. So I was like, well, it'll be enough time to at least run one of these. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. I think that's everything I need to grab. So let's go ahead and... I didn't realize, I'm glad that I restarted it because I didn't realize it could make the light different, like, strengths or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And I know I can make it go behind me for some reason, which I don't really understand why you would do that, but... Okay, anyway. So we want to go to backpack, and we want to pull out... It's going to make me do it like the tutorial, even though I don't really want to do the tutorial. Because I already know what to do, but it's probably going to make me do that, and it's going to make me start with either the... I can't remember which one, so maybe we should just do what it tells us to do, so I don't have to reset. Okay, hit B to get up. There we go. All right, EMF meter. Okay, that's what I start with. EMF. Why don't I see my EMF meter? I see the EMF pod. But the meter, I don't see that one. Maybe that's what it's talking about? I swear, no, there's a white EMF meter. No, it's right there. I see it. Okay. Let me put it in this hand because that's going to drive me nuts. And now it just wants me to walk around until it gives me... Learn what electrical objects. I've already gotten plenty from this. See? Hi. You go to the next thing now? Okay, I've done everything in here. I don't... Electrical outlets? I haven't done electrical outlets. So here's one. There we go. EMF meter around the orbs. So now we've got to look for the orbs. Oh, there's one.
These EMF levels are unusual. This EMF activity is definitely paranormal.
There we go. So get her to respond to it twice, then open backpack and put temp sensor. So this. Learn hot and cold spots in the dining room. Okay. Okay, use temp sensor around the orbs.
There shouldn't be a draft in here.
Am I around orbs? I didn't even see orbs. Oh, there they are.
This drop in temperature seems like a ghost.
Okay, open backpack with laser pen. Darksider Ren, welcome in! How are you? What was that? Okay, I see you. There we go. Place pin on the floor strategically to help. So that's V. Right? No, I hit B accidentally. Darn it. Okay. V.
Oops. No point in placing it when it's off.
Okay. So we want to place it strategically. So we're going to place it right here so we can get this full side of it, I think. Okay. And open backpack and get EMF pod. I've been better, but I am hanging in there. I'll just be happy when I can, like, actually go live with the camera again. I actually put makeup on today and thought I would be able to, but it's not a thing that's going to happen today. Because now my eyes got puffy again and, you know, stuff. It's on. No, I didn't mean to hit B. I meant to hit B. That's really frustrating.
First, Stephanie.
It was on. Darn it. Okay, B. There's a reason I have them on the opposite side like this, because if you hang around the ghost too much on one side, you'll get, like, I guess, similar to losing your sanity in Phasmo, but, like, you just kind of get really anxious and, like, pass out. So if this is green over here, then you know that the ghost isn't there. And if that's going off, you know the ghost is over there. So, like, you keep them in two separate places so you can stay in the safest area to keep your sanity higher. It has been a weird week, man. I'll just be, like I said, I'll just be happy when my eyes go down from puffy. Like, the last 2 days in a row when I've gotten on my computer the first time, getting ready to stream though, and I turned my headphones on, I've had something weird, like weird sounds repeating in my ear. Like it was a clip or something, but there was literally nothing open on my computer. And when I reset my computer, it stopped. And I thought, well, maybe my headphones are hooked to something else, but I've never hooked them to anything else. So I checked my computer, and no, the sound was coming from my computer to my headphones. And that's happened twice in 2 days. So that's really weird, by the way. And I turned my computer off and turned it back on, and it's like there's a silly clip of something playing. One was like Peter Griffin the Wheel, and then it went like, and then it made like a bunch of silly sounds, and it was like, what in the world? And yesterday it was something completely different. It sounded like that Hollow Knight game, and it was crazy. So that happened. Oh, I gotta use the EMF pod to learn the electrical. Nothing's gonna happen until I do that. Hold on. So that happened twice in 2 days, and I reset my computer, and like there was literally nothing open on my computer, so no reason that any of that should have been happening. But I reset my computer, and it was back to normal. Thank you for the biddies! So, that's been interesting, anyway. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. So, I guess we need to check the electrical outlet so it will be normal. There we go. Have I gotten everything now? Did I miss something? Oh, gotta go to the orbs. No, never mind, sorry. I'm chatting away and not paying attention. Orbs. So this is the tutorial. I figured it would be helpful to do the tutorial. Okay, can we make it stop? Can we make it do it again? There we go. Although, maybe I should actually put it on this side over here. The ghost seems to be sticking to this side, at least this one does. No, not there. Right here. And then I can be over here and over there. Alright, open backpack and equip camcorder. Oh, he said the wrong button. Alright. It's yelling at me. The ghost is saying weird things to me. I don't like it. Turn on the camcorder, press the right mouse button, record a video. Oh, did I record a video of the ghost? Oh, I guess I did. I see it there in the video. So I did. Okay, cool. Hold right mouse button. Upload it. Well, we can play it so you guys can see. I didn't even realize I was recording the video of the ghost. That's funny. Until after I recorded it. So let's upload that. Alright. Place camcorder strategically to capture evidence. No worries, Darksider, I appreciate you for stopping in. Have a great night, Ren. Sleep well. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Alright. I need to... Oh, close. Okay. press V and place it. Oh, is that, no, that doesn't do that. Okay. We'll just place it right there then. Oh, that didn't work. That was a bad spot. Hold on. Let's try that again. That's better, I think. Am I getting all of that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Now camera. Equip camera right hand and recorder in left. Oh. Recorder in left. There we go. Obtain visual evidence with camera. Okay. Video evidence with camera. What is that? Okay, so it's this thing. That's this. Edit. Upload visual evidence to the deductive board. Upload audio evidence. So, okay, hold this one. Yeah, ghost. Okay, upload. Upload. Okay, close. And audio. Upload. Use provocation. Open the. Okay, we know how to do all this. I don't know why I'm reading it. Close.
Anyone here who wants to talk?
Check to see if it's working. Holy crap. Okay. Collect evidence after provoking. Okay.
What's keeping you here?
Okay. Okay, the ghost is level 5. Obtain visual evidence on the ghost's death. Use parabolic mic and recorder at the same time, so let's switch to parabolic mic. Lovely. Ghost is already at a level 5, that's fun. Okay. Parabolic mic and recorder.
Were you murdered?
They can overwhelm you and make you pass out. There are some levels you can play the game where that makes you have to start over. So, um, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to watch the video back on that. Because I missed that completely, so we're gonna have to watch the video back on that. She's crawling along the floor. Because our thing is to figure out who she is. Oh no. We gotta go. So yeah, our anxiety is up. Yeah, it's more realistic than Faz, although Conrad Stevenson was a lot more realistic. This one's like a leveled up Conrad Stevenson's with a bit more action. A close. Thank you. Okay. Let's see.
Do you know why you passed?
Okay. We got everything in that one. Let's go check the deduction board over here at base camp. Nope, close that. Oh wait, hold on. So we're gonna go back first and grab... Whoa. Grab our camera. And this is that one, so we're gonna go ahead and delete that one. Upload. Wait. Okay. Go back to bed, ma'am, right now. No, you need...
my blanket on.
Okay, I will come put it on, but you need to go back to bed. I don't think we need to keep that one. We didn't get the death one. We're gonna have to do the death scene again. Darn it. That's frustrating. Okay. Alright. So we don't really know what... Well, we do need to do this first. So let's go over here and get our nerve up, and then we'll go back and try to get the death scene again. This one? We're gonna upload that. I don't know. That's her death sounds, at least. And now that we've uploaded it, we're gonna delete it. Track 1. Oh, there's just one now. And that's just footsteps. Okay. So let's review Fallen Apple and upload any member who died tragically. Well, we know it's a female member, so we can at least do that. search for the Goodwin family member who had been reported missing earlier this week ended in a tragic note when she was found hanging in their attic. I don't think it's that one, but we're going to go ahead and upload it since it says to do anyone that died tragically. Upload. Beatrice. No, I didn't mean to upload that one. Darn it. It's frustrating. Okay. She died peacefully, so. This one isn't, oh, it's still alive. This one's still alive. Is that one still alive? No. Murdered after the show. Solus, this is Among the Whispers, Provocation. It is a follow-up to Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. It just came out right before I went on vacation, and I'm really excited for it. Does it? Oh, it says both, actually. I don't know how. I guess I didn't delete the whole thing. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, I just had to delete the DVD part at the beginning. That's funny. Thank you. Tenants were leaving the venue. A witness said Lillian looked lost and thought as she walked out of the theater and ignored at least one attempt by others to engage in her in conversation. This moment of self-absorption proved to have deadly consequences, to make the point that one can never be too rich to watch the road. A speeding taxi hit Lillian as she walked toward her own vehicle and crushed her against it. Lillian's chauffeur, who had been seconds from entering the car at the moment of the collision, was shocked but unharmed. Both Lillian and the driver of the runaway vehicle were reported dead on site by the authorities. Officers suggest the driver's death may have preceded the crash and caused the vehicle to lose control, but could not be verified. He had been alive and conscious at the time of the collision, or it could not be verified he had been alive and conscious at the time of the collision. In either case, the outcome was certainly a harrowing sight for onlookers who were evidently not used to seeing tragedy follow them out of the theater. Hold on. So it could be that one. With that sound, it could be that one. Natural causes. Natural. There's no tragic thing there. A housemaid under the employment of the notorious affluent Taylor family was reported determined to ensure one of her employers' Friday night meal would also be her last. As empty dinner plates were taken away, it seemed it would be a typical uneventful end to the week at the grandiose estate. It wasn't too long before the uncontrollable coughing started. In-house physicians rushed to Ellen's aid, but despite all the resources and expertise her infamously vast wealth could afford, she would succumb to the effects of the foul substance before midnight. Though not part of the kitchen staff at the estate, one maid stands as the primary suspect of the grim act, a noticeably recent hire compared to most of her colleagues. She has been described as having disagreeable personality and being a difficult person to work with. Quick to voice her displeasure and start arguments with coworkers, the longer she's worked here, the more she's come across as being unhappy with her station and lot in life, says the family's head cook. The maid in question denies the accusations and describes them as absurd, alleging that even if I did know the first thing about poisons, I wanted someone gone that badly, that wouldn't be how I'd go about it. She in turn accuses her colleagues of being out to get me as the motive behind their reports. The exact substance used, as well as when and how precisely it was administered, is not yet clear, though authorities hope to uncover answers to these more key questions as the autopsy is carried out. I don't think it's that one, but again, we're going to upload it. And there's this one. Okay, this one is just a normal thing, okay. Ann Taylor, death notice, natural causes. Betty Taylor, departed loved one. Marie Taylor, natural causes. Tobacco and alcohol in bed. As the wealthy traveler's welcome proved much too warm to handle, Elizabeth's trip down south had, in her words, been an exhausting experience. Longing for the comfort of her own quarters, Elizabeth retired to her bedroom. While house stuff attended to her luggage, everyone had reportedly been instructed not to disturb her until dinner. One of the footmen was the first to notice the smoke coming out of the windows. I was told to go out and double-check that we'd gotten all suitcases inside. On my way back from the side gate, I immediately noticed smoke coming out of one of the rooms and just stood there for a second in shock. No one else seemed to be aware of it, so I ran inside as fast as I could, shouting that there was fire. Family members and staff alike evacuated the house in a panic, all except for Elizabeth. The sense of dread and horror started to set in as time passed, and she was nowhere to be found. Their worst fear would be confirmed once the fire department's job was done. Investigating Elizabeth's ruined bedroom revealed that what was unmistakably her body lying crumpled and charred by what remained of the bed. Authorities suspect the fire resulted from a smoking accident based on the plentiful evidence of tobacco and alcohol in the room. One family member lamented Elizabeth's nasty habit of smoking in bed, which combined with her tiredness on arrival seemed to have made her long-awaited return quite short-lived. Oof. We'll upload that one. So then we have Hilda, death notice. There's probably okay, but we'll check it just to be sure. Natural, Dora, plans on hold after death. Cunningham's family's doubtlessly lavish plans to renovate their home fell through after Dora tumbled down a staircase to her death on Thursday. And surprisingly, for such an immoderately large dwelling, the renovation plans had reportedly been quite extensive, and the sheer number of belongings to be disposed of grew well beyond even the family's expectations. From old books and clothing to furniture, we ended up with a whole day's worth of things to move, perhaps more, said the family's butler. It evidently proved to be a large enough task that even the family members had to step in and engage their share of the work. Disaster struck not long into the process, however, as Dora seemingly tripped while carrying a large pile of her own possessions. This may be Dora. Down one of the foyer staircases, a witness of the forceful descent reported Dora seemed to have tripped on a piece of clothing that had slipped out of her hand and was unable to regain balance, resulting in a long, devastating fall down the staircase. Medics rushed Dora to the hospital for emergency treatment, but on account of multiple bone fractures and traumatic injuries incurred, she had already stopped breathing before she could be taken out of the home. While the family intended this to be a time of change in their home, this is probably not the direction they had in mind. So, my guess is either the one who fell down the stairs or the one who got hit by a car. So, let's see. No, no, that's not what I want to do. Stop it. Go up there. So I don't think it's this one. Beatrice, bird watcher eulogy. Okay, weird. That I don't. Oh, that's the one I accidentally uploaded. Okay. Lillian, murdered after the show. It may be that one. Alan, proprietor dead and housemaid accused. I don't think it's that one, but we're gonna keep it there just in case. Tobacco and alcohol in bed. I don't think it's that one. We are probably gonna go ahead and keep plans on hold after death. So I think it's either the first one, Lillian Goodwin, or Dora Cunningham. And the reason why is because, not that one, hold on, this one. Yeah, that's falling down the stairs, right? Because that's not a car. Yeah, that's falling down the stairs. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. Honey, you don't need anyone to peel the skin off. It's just dry skin and it's coming off on its own, I promise. Can you go get back in bed and I'm gonna come in just right now. And I definitely think it's intelligent because it's been reacting like it's intelligent. So, okay, so we need to, oh, wrong thing. We need to find the relic real quick, and I need to go tuck my daughter in. Dora, painter. Dora enjoyed painting both portraits and landscapes. She painted several vivid works of art around the mansion as a youth. She set up studio on the second floor of the east wing where she would spend countless hours bringing the canvas to life. Oils were all she used because she said they could be worked longer and were more forgiving. As an adult, she would use her artwork to aid in local fundraisers and auctions for charity events. So, what exactly is the thing I need to pick up? Is it the paintbrush or the easel or the paints or the palette? Like, there's a lot of things in this picture. What is it trying to tell me to pick up? Guess we'll go see in the art room. Let me go tuck my daughter back in and I will be right back. Hey, Frecky! No worries. Appreciate you watching though. I am back, I am back. I just realized that my cross chat isn't working because I don't, whoa, I don't think I logged into it. So just let me log in real quick. Platforms, YouTube, account, sign in. There we go. Now cross chat should be working. That's why none of us saw Frecky. All right, let's go up the stairs to the second floor to find the art room. Wish you could run in this game. Apparently you can't run in this game. You can just walk. Okay. So now we click on dining room. We're on the second, oh really? Oh wait, second floor. Art room, way over here in the east wing. So how did I just come up here? That way? But this doesn't keep you on, you have to go all the way around? I'm so confused right now. Okay, I think you have to go around. Is there a hallway that leads that way? Oh no, okay. This takes me here where I can walk around. Okay, there we go. That was way more complicated than it needed to be. Yeah, there's a ton of statues. I did. I went and tucked a baby in. I already did. East Lounge. East Office. Where the hell am I? Oh wait, first floor. There we go. Museum, game room, art room. So we're gonna follow game room, art room. There we go. Find the ghost location with the Jacob's ladder and place it on the ground. I'm not even paying attention to where I'm walking. I'm just walking to try and get back down. Okay. This was much easier. I should have done this the first time. I'm trying to read the... Okay, so we need to get in the backpack. We need to get that. Arcs normally climb the ladder. Arcs will spark at the top of the ladder if near a releasable ghost. Refer to deduction board for identifying the ghost type. Use manager mode to adjust settings for the different ghost types. Wait, I missed all that. I was too busy reading this. Where are you, Ghosty? Holy crap. Okay. No. Okay, find the ghost location. Then hit F. Release. Which one was it, Dora?
What was I doing?
Oh, shoot. No, darn it. Okay. Release.
What was I doing?
Painting. Why won't it do it? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Okay, hold on. F. Dora Cunningham.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
Why isn't it saying it? I don't understand. I'm gonna run out of... Why isn't it saying it? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I have the thing on the wrong voltage. Intelligent. I need 9k volts. Got it. Okay. Okay, there we go.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of
This is
Dora
creepy.
Cunningham. I have my palette. I just need some oil paints to get started. I think you could give me a hand with that. I know you love to paint. Can you please tell me where I can find some oil paints and a canvas to get started? I'm sorry about how you passed. I'm sure you must be very frustrated by passing from something so trivial. Life is fragile, and death can be unassuming. It's a tragic lesson, and I'm sad for you. Your family is troubled, thinking you haven't gotten over your fall, and are trapped here. They love you, and they want you to be at peace. It's okay to leave and pass on now.
No.
Rest in peace.
I think I did it. I did it! Woo! Ooh, I was standing way too close and I was about to lose my, I was about to pass out. We did it, guys! I did my first one. Woohoo! Okay. Let's go again. I still have a whole another hour to keep myself busy. And to be honest, I've never been able to figure out that last part, so I'm glad that I did it, did the tutorial. Because the playtest I never could get to the end. Is my stuff already here? Okay, I already have my stuff, good. Go for light. Wait, I need to look at this. I need to know where we're going. What am I thinking? Hold on. Email. Art room. So we're going to the art room. Second floor in the east tower. From the game room to the art room while they were in the game room. So after you play through all these ghosts one time, you can, you can reset. You can reset everything, and have different ghosts to figure out and stuff. So from the game room to the art room, let's go ahead and get this out again. That's creepy. I don't see anything that should be setting this off over here. Oh, that's that, okay. Honestly, if she's pacing back and forth from the game room to the art room, this would be a good area right here to set up, I think. Like going here to there. Yeah, there's orbs right here. I really need to get 2 readings on this thing, though. There they are. Those are not very big orbs. Are they just like dust motes or something?
These
Yeah, okay.
levels are unusual. This EMF activity is definitely paranormal.
Okay, so we've gotten that now. There you go. Alright, we're gonna set up walking through the door, because it seems there's the orbs right here now. So yeah, I think we're gonna put this one here. And we're gonna do this one here. There's no reason that should be going off in the middle of the room right there. Stop it. Thank you. Okay. No, this is the tutorial is just like the first investigation. So now I'm doing the regular game. But it's all really the regular game. The tutorial is part of the regular game in this one. So we're gonna do no, wait, we're gonna do camera next. I'm gonna try to follow closely. Okay.
I need a bit more room.
So let's see. We haven't done this yet. We probably should have done that already. Whatever.
Ugh. Got the chills there for a second. This temperature reading has to be paranormal.
Can you stop moving the chair around, please? That's freaky. I don't like it. Okay. So now let's get that and that. Okay.
Is anyone here?
All right. So oh shoot. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh my gosh, look. Look! There! So male this time then? so let's try to do that and that. I don't know if it's a child or just a guy. I'm not sure.
Were you murdered? Did you end your life?
Oops, darn it. I did it again.
Do you know when you passed?
I keep hitting that instead of F. Darn it, stop doing that.
Tell me when you died.
There's that chair sound again. Let's try this one again.
Were you murdered?
Let me put that down, or put this down for a second. Get this up. Because we probably are full on videos now. But we still have one free slot. No! Really? Okay. Alright, back to trying to get pictures and sound recordings. And hopefully get a video of how this person died.
Do you know when you passed?
We may need to provoke this ghost a bit harder.
Why are you here? Were you murdered?
He just a residual ghost? There be something in this ghost information about walking back and forth between there and here.
Do you know when you passed? Do you know why you passed?
That rain? Try one more time.
Did you end your life?
Was he on fire? I was kind of rolling around like he was on fire, right? Okay, we're gonna go down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Did we get that at all on camera? I don't think it recorded that. 3 slots 5. We're gonna go down here and check out the stuff we know and upload the ones that it could be to the thing and see if we can figure out which ghost it is now. I'm still not sure if it's residual. It doesn't seem like the other one did when it was intelligent, but I don't know that it's... Let's see, I don't know. Fallen Apple. Oh. Spirit blog. Ghost types. Residual, shadow, or intelligent. What's shadow? Shadow ghost is a type of paranormal entity characterized by its dark, shadowy appearance, often seen as a silhouette or indistinct form. Unlike other ghost types, shadow ghosts have features that are difficult to observe and are usually perceived as obscure shapes that swiftly and silently move across the walls, ceilings, and floors. They are typically observed in peripheral vision and may evoke a sense of dread in those who encounter them. Shadow ghosts are believed to be manifestations of negative energy or emotion and are often associated with places of trauma, intense emotional history. Unlike residual ghosts, shadow ghosts might show some awareness of their surroundings, but their intentions and origins remain largely mysterious. Possibly. I did see a shadow moving along that wall, so that's a possibility. Let's see. Residual ghost is a type of supernatural phenomenon, blah, blah, blah. Paranormal, where an apparition or other paranormal activity repeatedly occurs in the same location, seemingly without any awareness or interaction. I'm guessing it's residual because it keeps walking back and forth. These events replay like a loop, independent of the environment around them, and are typically triggered by specific environmental conditions or the presence of certain individuals. Okay, so we're just gonna go with that right now. So I think we've got a shadow. No, not a shadow. Sorry. No. A residual. Okay, seriously. Residual. And hold on. Tab. Why can't I see the location thingy? Did I not do that from the email? Email. There we go. Art room. So we got that now. So we can say it's residual. And we can now go try to figure out who it is.
Oh, I need to remember to turn my phone off before investigating.
Oh, look, it's
Hello?
Conrad Stevenson.
Hey, sorry to bother you this late.
No worries. I'm surprised you're still up.
You're hilarious.
What? I thought at a certain age you went to bed early.
Come on, I'm a paranormal investigator. Anyways, I wanted to chat with you about a few things.
Okay. What's up?
You have a chance to install those apps I mentioned earlier?
Yeah, I got the deduction board on my tablet and Fallen Apple on my laptop. There's a lot of information on there. It's a bit overwhelming. I'm not really sure what I should upload.
I would start by reviewing how each person died. Ghosts generally haunt because of a tragedy, so no sense in uploading a profile if they didn't die tragically.
Speaking of tragedy, have you ever looked into the tragic deaths of this family?
No, but I've been hearing about rumors for years. Always wanted to investigate there, but never worked out.
After reading through Fallen Apple, I really think there was probably something nefarious going on here at some point. I just can't imagine that many people dying tragically with such pampered lives.
Well, if you find any potential clues about why these ghosts are haunting, photograph them and upload them to Deduction Board. Deduction Board has a really cool feature that lets you view archives. Just click on the big hand in the middle of the screen to open up the viewer.
What? Let me see what you're talking about. pretty cool.
Also, did you notice the pre-assigned symbols next to the locations?
Yeah.
As you identify a ghost type, upload evidence, or suspect a person as a ghost, flag them with the corresponding location symbol. With multiple ghosts haunting different locations in the estate, this will help you remember the important details about your investigation without having to go back and forth to base camp.
Oh, that makes more sense. To be honest, when I was working with it earlier, it seemed a little much. I get it now. This will be helpful when trying to release a house full of ghosts.
Agreed. I know you've been doing this for a while and you know what you're doing. Just wanted to share a few things I've learned over the years if you have a few more minutes.
I'm listening.
Cool. So the laser pen and EMF pod can be just as valuable about telling you where a ghost is not. I try and keep them spread out on the floor. If you're getting spooked and the laser light is green, stand the laser's light and chill for a minute. If the light suddenly turns yellow, go stand by the EMF pod. Be mindful of your emotions and you'll prevent a panic attack.
Huh. Never really looked at it that way before.
Second thing I wanted to share was about provoking. Ghosts are generally stubborn, so be patient when provoking. You may have to ask the same question a few times to get an intelligible response. Also, if you're asking them to make a noise, make sure you have a recorder in your hand. Provoking them and then shuffling around your backpack is asking for a panic attack.
Yeah, good point.
Alright, I'm done lecturing. Ultimately, it's whatever works best for you and helps you put the homeowner's minds at ease.
Such a dork.
Yeah, well, maybe you need a catchphrase.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Have fun. Adios. I'll see you later.
Sounds good. Later.
Oh. Alright, now can I get back to what I was doing? Thank you. Okay, I'm done with that, so let's go here. Fallen apple. We've got, I'm pretty sure they're male. It's a male, so let's see. So Arthur McFarlane, brutal murder. In a case that proves the basic human fear of encountering horrors in one's basement extends to the elite, a brutal murder at the McFarlane estate has left a scene that's certain to haunt residual nightmares for many nights to come. Arthur's body was discovered on Wednesday morning, slumped against a wall in the family's basement. The plentiful presence of blood, coupled with the many holes in his clothing, left little to the imagination regarding the cause of death. Though the surrounding circumstances have the family struggling to make sense of the event, authorities have confirmed Arthur was stabbed multiple times and that he was likely conscious and struggling during the attack. The time of the incident is estimated to be late at night or early morning. Curiously, no members of the household have been able to confirm Arthur had been to his bedroom that evening, suggesting he may have been having a sleepless night. Despite reportedly going to the great lengths to figure out the identity of the vicious killer, leads remain elusive to investigators. Tangible information has been scarce on that front. A couple of reports suggest Arthur had fallen out of favor with some of the other members of the family due to a series of damaging decisions, though authorities state those have not been substantiated enough to be regarded as being beyond the realm of conjecture. I don't think it's him, but we will upload him. All right. So Wheel of Cogs sculptor. Oh, he's alive. Okay. Well, we don't want to upload anybody alive. So, alive. That doesn't make sense. So, just if he lived from 1914 to 1989 and his wife lived from 1907 to 1949, yet this says, with all my love, your loving wife, and it's a death note to him about feeling like he's around. She's already long dead. Like 40 years earlier than him. Just saying. Doesn't make sense. Oh wait, was I looking at the wrong one? No, it's the same note. Okay. So it's another murder. I'm just gonna try to like read through it real quick and like give an idea what it was. Soon Donald's doubtless voting speech would be cancelled on account of him having had his breath permanently taken away, aside from the evidence of strangling. So wait, it said, hold on. Aside the evidence of strangling on the body. The room the victim was discovered in showed various signs of damage, with several objects having been knocked down to the floor or thrown at the walls. Authorities suggest the incident likely started as an argument and escalated from there, ultimately resulting in the perpetrator choking Donald to death in a fit of rage. It's not clear whether the killer proceeded to sneak out of the estate or attempt to slip back among the guests afterwards. Does it say where that happened? Upper floor of the lavish mansion. Well, we'll upload him. Well, you know, it's a lot of some of this is randomly generated. So that which ghosts you get where and which family names you get is randomly generated when you start a new game. Oh, I didn't mean to upload that crap. Well, yeah, that one needs to go back out. So Lloyd McFarlane needs to go back out. Henry McFarlane died fine. Homer McFarlane. He has a eulogy, so his will be fine. Harold Ellis, natural causes. Eugene Ellis, tobacco and alcohol in bed. So there was a girl that had that too. Interesting. Harold Ellis, natural causes. So both Eugene and Charlotte Ellis, was that the one that was also? No. Maybe I accidentally added Eugene to the other one. I don't know. I swear it said it was a girl the first time. In the estate swimming pool, Eggers and I announced for the Pelable family staff alike. We checked all the rooms we could think of, even asked the drivers. The inspection of the body points to drowning as the cause of death. I don't think so, but George's Sunday morning stroll around his grand estate was unceremoniously cut short by a raging swarm of stinging wasps. The gardener on duty reported seeing George walk out of the house holding a piece of paper in his hand. I heard him shout angrily as he walked down the steps, and then he just heard pacing up and down the yard, reading the paper. Clearly it wasn't good news, so I figured he needed some space. The gardener then quietly went to work on the opposite side of the yard, content to leave his employer to troubled thoughts. His attention was turned back to him in a jolt. A few minutes later, when he heard screaming, from a distance I saw him violently swatting himself all over, and I knew at that moment what was going on. Where every second mattered, the gardener rushed to produce an improvised torch by wrapping a kerosene-soaked rag on... Oh, yeah, because you just get kerosene-soaked rags everywhere, right? On the end of a branch. After getting as close as he dared, he ignited the cloth with a tinderbox and was able to disperse the swarm with the smoke before calling for help. It seems the boss had come too close to a live hive right here on the ground, likely knocked down by the wind the night before. George, who had been left writhing on the ground. It may be George, but it seems like for residual that would happen where it happened, but the family was unwilling to disclose the nature or contents of the document in his hand. Huh, interesting. If it's him, it's butterflies. So it could be George. All right. Let's go here. So Lloyd was the one that I accidentally, delete that one. So we have the brutal murder, Arthur, which was slumped against the wall in the family. So that's the family basement one. Okay. host murdered. This is the one that happened on the second floor, right? Upper floor was found on an upper floor. So it very well could be this one. We're gonna put this here for now because I'm not sure. Wait, was that who I was looking at? Who's murdered? Yeah, okay, upper floor. Okay. Eugene Ellis, tobacco and alcohol in bed. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. But we're gonna, because it could have been rolling around like because you're on fire. Edgar Ellis was the one that was the one in the pool, right? I don't think it was drowning, so I don't think it's that one. And lethargic response. And it could be that one. Man, I have no idea. I'm thinking it might be this one, so maybe we will see. We'll go get the thing for that anyway. What do you think, Dio? Do you think it, because he was rolling around on the ground. Maybe we can get his death scene again and see if he, like... We wasted a whole hour. It's now 1. Okay, we've got 4 hours left to finish this, and this one is not as easy as the last one. Archives glow a different color. Is that an archive? Hold on. Did I pass an archive? Oh, there. Take a photo of it and upload it. Okay.
I have no room to open my backpack.
See, there he was. I think it may be the wasp guy. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's go. We need to look at the map. And we need to look. Hold on, we need to go look at George again first. George. Butterflies in. Entire room dedicated to studying them on the first floor in the east wing of the estate. Okay. Which room? This one, maybe? Let's go try that one. This house is huge. So yeah, it's this room.
I should make sure I hold this in my right hand.
That's not creepy at all. Everything happening right above me. If we think he's residual... Residual was 20 volts, wasn't it? I don't remember. It won't turn on. Maybe I don't have it provoked enough yet. Okay, so we'll set this here for now.
Why are you here? How many people are here other than me? What's keeping you here?
9 for intelligent, 12 for shadows. He just popped up in my face, though. That was freaking creepy, man. Ah, chill. He just asked for help. Okay, we gotta run. I don't think he's residual. I don't know what he is. Maybe he's shadow? Holy crap, that's creepy. Okay, we're calming down. Yeah, right? So do you think it's intelligent then? Maybe that's why it wouldn't light up.
Spot to be digging around
Oh,
my backpack.
hold on. Does it sound like fire to you? Uploaded, okay. Yeah. I'm really shaking. That scared the absolute crap out of me, man. Like, I can't even think straight. I didn't expect him to come at me like that. Alright, and we've gotten through all of those. I still have 2 tracks on that? I'm confused. Okay, those are gone. So why do I still have 2 tracks? That sounds like fire. Maybe it's bees though, or like, yeah, a swarm of wasps or bees would do the same thing though, right? What do you guys think? I was able to turn it up louder. What do you think? Scared me, man. That was twice. Then he goes, help, in my face. That was pretty creepy, man. I wasn't expecting it twice. He jumped in my face twice. One time he yelled help at me. That's fire. Okay. Okay, so let's see. If it's fire, then it's not going to be George. Was this one tobacco and alcohol in bed was the fire one, so it's going to be that one. And it's probably a intelligent haunting. I would say it's either that or it's a shadow, and I'm not sure. So we're gonna try for intelligent, and if we can't get it to work, then we're gonna have to switch to shadow. All right, so Eugene's chess. The library lounge is on the 2nd floor between the library and the ballroom. Okay. Wait. Master bedroom, library lounge. Where the heck is the ballroom? Is this the ballroom? Oh, that's the library right there. I'm dumb. Okay, so that must be the ballroom then. Wait, that's the 2nd floor. Yeah, base camp is on the 2nd floor though. I don't know, let's just go up there and see if we can find it. Map is a bit confusing. We don't need this anymore though, or this for that matter. Well, actually, let's keep the camera out in case we find any more archives, and we are running out of time. We have 3 hours left to finish this. Here it is.
I have no room to open my backpack.
Okay. Okay, I think we've got it right then, maybe. Okay. I'm kind of spooked. Oops. Why is it wanting me to put this down? Oh god, okay. What was his name? Eugene? Eugene.
What was I doing?
He's not here right now, that's why.
What was I saying? What was I doing?
So it's not right. Or something's not right. Okay, here. Great. I got the sparks to come out one time.
What was I doing?
I've got something wrong, because it should be letting me do this by now. Cat, can you not? Maybe he's not all the way provoked. You think it would be if it's like red like this, right? Or you let me even turn it on. Oh my god. Okay. He's right there.
What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying?
Man, I don't know.
How many people are here other than me? Is anyone here?
Seriously? Cat? You're killing me right now. Oh my god, Cat, stop. I can't think straight when you're jumping all over me. Where's the chess piece, damn it?
What was I saying?
Yeah, something's not right. I don't know what it is. We gotta go. Maybe the bees after all? Yeah, I tried that. It wouldn't let me do that either. I guess maybe I need to click it over in the thing, though? I don't know. Holy cow! Frustrating. I think it was a shadow person? Do you think it... Maybe it's not intelligent, but it... What it... Let's go look at the shadow person again. We're running out of time. I'm not gonna finish this one. Oh my goodness. Ghost types. Shadow. No, because we've seen him in regular form a lot. Hey, XP Joy, welcome in. How are you doing, Joy? I've been really bad about doing shoutouts tonight, my guys. I'm so sorry. You still think it's residual? Well, it wouldn't even let me turn the thing on when it thought it was residual, so I don't think it's residual. Can you give more shout outs? Oh, thanks for getting that, Theo. I've been doing really bad about all the shout outs. I forgot to give the poor wait, who was that earlier that was in here? I don't know. So you still think it's residual? You think I should try residual again? Okay, let's see. So if we put that there, move that. How you doing, Car? We're having a time of figuring this out. Ooh, what does it say? Charity ball, former attire only, quarterly. Could it be the guy who was murdered during the charity ball and the random upstairs thing? And that's why I found this? Could this be a hint? Or could it just be... Because if it's a hint, then it's not either one of these. Host murdered. We think it could be that. Let's see. That would be weightlifting and West Attic get his stuff. So I don't know. Well, maybe the problem, we're going to try first the residual thing because that would be the easiest thing to fix. So if it's residual, let's try that first. We are seriously running out of time. It's 3 now, or a little after 3. We only have till 5. So let's see. That would be 20 for residual. Really? It's not what I was trying to pick up. Oh my god, no.
Wait, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Wait, what was I gonna say? Wait, what was I gonna say?
Yeah, neither one of these are working, unfortunately. I can't even get the ghost to stay in up here.
Is anyone here? What's keeping you here?
There he is. Could it be Shadow? It's kind of indistinct, right?
What's keeping you here?
Oh, shoot. I want my what? I wish I had recorded that. Okay, so let's try to set it to, wait, close. Was it 12 or 15? Okay, it can't be 15.
What was I doing?
I don't know if we have the right ghost. I don't know if we have the right anything. We're gonna run out of time. At least we finished one successfully tonight. He's rolling around again. And he stood back up. Is he the murder dude? Oh my god, I bet you he's the murder dude. That's the problem. Alright, I think we can't waste any more time because we gotta go to the attic. He's the murder dude. I think that's the issue. Or the... Because he stood back up, and if he was lit on fire and rolling around the ground, it looked like he was fighting, right? Oh shoot, we gotta go around. West attic, I think it was. That's gotta be it. We've got the wrong dude altogether. I was assuming that sound was a death sound, but it may have just been the furnace sound. Oh, okay, we have to go through this door. Yeah, he did stand back up, so it's not going to be Eugene. It's going to be Donald. Close Donald. And I'm not sure if he's residual or shadow right now, so we need to look at where find where the west attic is. Okay. 4th floor, west attic. We're on the 2nd floor, so we need to find stairs going up to the next floor. Here. This is the weirdest house ever. Because that's not creepy at all. Where am I right now? I wish it showed me where I was. That'd be helpful. It's like a chapel? It's a chapel. Okay, attic. Mice and bats and spooky stuff. We need to find the weightlifting stuff up here because we need to pick up a weight. Okay, here's sports stuff. Wait. It can't be that big one there. Okay. Alright. This house is too damn large. That's all I have to say. It's very confusing and very large. Ridiculously large. So if it was the dude outside, he wouldn't have been standing up afterwards because he... But this dude almost looked like he was fighting something, and the way everything's thrown around, and he was also killed on the upper floor. I'm so lost right now. Where am I? Dining room? Okay, I know where I am. We need to go this door. The house is freaking huge, man. And it's 4 a.m. I've got 1 hour. If this isn't right, we're not gonna get it. So we think it's Donald McFarlane, right? Residuals, so we need to fix that other thing.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
Okay, what if we try intelligent? I don't think it's intelligent, but what if we try it? And he looks kind of indistinct.
What was I doing? What was I saying?
No, I don't know, man. I can't get it to do anything. This is what I ran into before, like, I couldn't figure out.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to help.
Why are you here? Is anyone here?
What did he say? My name is what? He answered me. That's intelligent, right? Or either Shadow.
What was I doing?
I don't think we I think that's Shadow. It's gotta be
It's in the
Shadow.
archive.
Oh, shoot.
It's 5 a.m.
Yep.
Get some sleep.
So yeah, they can start you back at the beginning. I think it was Shadow. That thing was attacking me. I think it was Shadow because Shadow was the darker energy. I think it was the murder victim, and I think it was Shadow, and I think I just couldn't figure out. Maybe it was the other murder victim from the basement. I don't know, but I think it was Shadow. Yeah, it was really tough. Damn it. So frustrating. Alright, guys, so I think that's it. It's just a short stream tonight. I am going to stream tomorrow. I was just streaming for 2 hours while my husband was in his meeting. But that was fun, and I want to do it again. And maybe next time I will actually get the ghost. So I think the names are changing each time I do it, so they're not all the same family. I wonder if I get... I think it's going to make me leave every time I finish a ghost, but I wonder if I get one quick enough if I can do a second ghost in the same night. Good night, Frecky! Let me go ahead and find somebody to raid out to. I appreciate you guys being here so much. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment on the video. It really helps me out the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know the next time I go live. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you've already hit that follow button. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome for being here with me, even on a night that I don't normally stream. Thank you. Let's go ahead and see who we can raid. Maybe we can find somebody who's playing... Nope, nobody's playing this, even though people have been playing it all the time. Now that I'm playing it, nobody's playing it. So let's see. We're gonna see who I'm following that I can raid. I want Spooky Games. Spooky Game following. see. There's not a lot of spooky games on people that I'm following right now. Um, Shapes 2, Elden Ring, Voices of the Void, Phasmophobia with the dorky awesome guy. Dune. Stardew Valley. That's you. Daylight. Fortnite, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Dead by Daylight. There's Repo with 10 Mina. Let's go ahead and raid them. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna raid 10 Mina, show some love, and then yeah, everybody have a wonderful night. Appreciate you. We're gonna start raid now. See, I hit the button this time while I'm saying goodbyes. Although I probably should have said my goodbyes as I was waiting the 10 seconds. Oh, are they ending? Are they ending? Hold on, cancel raid. I think they're ending. They're on the start screen. Darn it. Darn it! I just want to raid somebody. Alright. Elden Ring, Once Human, Dead by Daylight, Hollow Knight. You know what? We can do Hollow Knight. Let's read the lady playing. It's not spooky games, but we could do Hollow Knight. I think. Oh wait, no, Tamina's back playing again. I think. Okay, yeah, let's raid Tamina. We're good. Let's start raid. Sorry guys, I thought she was ending and I didn't want to like jump in at the end and make her feel like she needed to stay. So let's go ahead and raid Tamina. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you again. Let's raid out. See you guys tomorrow night. Bye everybody.